Okay, I think we are live. I think everything here should be good to go with just only a little bit late here, only about a minute, I think. Thank you to everybody who has already joined. Super appreciate that. Mr. Tom W67 says, yeah, that is his first comment or first time chatting over there on Twitch. Certainly appreciate that. I got sidetracked, man. I did. That's what it boils down to. I came out here to get some stuff done. In this live stream, as you saw in the title and the thumbnail and what we've been talking about in Discord this morning, the plan today is to rebuild my Home Assistant setup. We're going to look at my existing setup first, and then we're going to talk about the new setup and get that going kind of in tandem. We're going to talk about it while we're doing it, I suppose. But one of the things I wanted to do was get my rack lighting fixed. But it's Govee, and Govee is starting to be the bane of my existence when it comes to Home Assistant. Specifically, no, these are separate thoughts. So the light strip in my rack just refuses to reset. I tried a 30-second unplug. I tried turning it on and pressing the power button, and while holding the power button, tapping the middle button 4 times. I tried it the other way. So at this point, it's been unplugged for a few minutes. We're just going to let it sit. We're going to let it chill. We're going to let it do its thing. And then maybe I'll plug it back in later to see what it does. But I got sidetracked with that. And then I realized I hadn't done my video title or video description on YouTube. I hadn't changed the title on Twitch. I hadn't made sure that my my streaming software wasn't going to give me garbage audio. Hopefully the audio sounds okay. I checked it right before I went live. I did like a 10-second sound test, and it sounded okay. So that is kind of where things are at the moment. I think we're just going to kind of blow through this and see what happens. It looks like I'm kind of double checking as I go that we've got both Twitch and YouTube up here in my teleprompter, so I can keep tabs on that. Thank you to everybody who is confirming the audio sounds good. Super appreciate that. Tom, thank you for the follow over on Twitch. Appreciate you for doing that. So that's kind of where things are. Duke Seb is here. Thanks for joining. Appreciate seeing familiar faces on a weekly basis. Of course, also in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, you should be. Let me do this because I can look it up this way and hopefully copy link address. Right there is an invite to the Discord if you're not already part of it. So there's that. Just making sure that everything is working. Sound is good. Can't help anything here. I did my best today. I'm probably wearing an inappropriate shirt for this, but I don't care at the moment. It's a super comfortable shirt, and I like Jay and Silent Bob. So it is what it is. So I can start closing out some tabs here. Make sure that everything there looks good. All right, that's that. I'm going to move some tabs around here, and then we're going to jump into this a little bit. I think all of that's fine. I can close that. Got my water. I'm sure Mrs. DB Tech will bring me some tea later. She's really good about that. In fact, Collins had shared something about the upcoming stream and Mrs. DB Tech, and you guys in the Discord were amazing with lots of heart reacts and thumbs up and all kinds of really kind reactions. And I shared that with her, and she got a kick out of that. So I tried telling her a couple of weeks ago that she's like expected to show up, that she's not at all interfering, and I think the reaction we got this morning helped her kind of cement that. So. I think then, I think the first thing I want to do is actually take a look at my my current Home Assistant setup, so you guys can see what I'm currently working with, the nonsense that is in here, that sort of thing, and we'll just kind of go from there. I think. All right, so that all looks good. Cool. All right. Just one thing. I got to get this out of the way just because if I don't do it now, I'll forget later. And I feel like a shill for even saying it. But if you're watching on Twitch and you have an Amazon Prime account, you can link Twitch and Amazon Prime together and do like a full subscription to my Twitch channel or whatever they're called over here for free. And I make a couple of bucks off of that. Not obligated to do that. Just putting it out there in case you weren't sure. So let's jump over here. This is my, of course, as soon as I say that, Twitch is like, hey, we're going to start an ad soon. So I apologize for that. It's going to be about 3 minutes. I hate that it starts so soon after I start a stream. That's really frustrating. I may toggle that briefly if I can figure out how to get over there. No. Oh, it's lying to me. I don't think it's going to do that. Okay. So anyway, this is my homepage. This is what I see when I log in. Thomas says, Home Assistant sometimes can be a cold pit of despair and loathing with a side of pissed off. Yeah, absolutely. It can be overwhelming sometimes. And there's so much in here that I don't need anymore. Again, this is just my homepage. Like, I don't care about this YouTube stuff. This was just me testing Google integration. Some of this is fine, I think. Yeah, that works. That's Govy. Ad in progress for the next 3 minutes. I thought it was going to skip that. If you're on Twitch, I apologize. You're not really going to miss anything on Twitch at this point. So, like, studio lights, I can turn a lot of this on and off. Like, that was the light behind my head that kind of lights up my hair back here. Hopefully that will, it did turn back on. And I can do, my left key light, my right key light, which is probably reversed for you guys. Like this light that I've got up above here, I can do that. Like this will stay. The backyard light strips, I will have to rebuild that at some point because they've been offline for a long time. We don't go in the backyard right now because the weather's been garbage. Front porch, I actually use this one quite a bit. It's a TP-Link light strip out there that works, and it kind of just illuminates the front of the house. Probably pisses off the neighbors. I just don't care. Master bedroom LEDs, TV, all of this works. We've got Roku TVs that integrate really well with this. Kids' room, his lamp, his TV, those are both there as well. Some Plex stuff. I'll reintegrate the Plex stuff later, maybe if I get around to it. Living room, we got a couple of light switches and that sort of thing in there, or not light switches, smart plugs. They're not these. This is a Third Reality plug. The ones I've got run on Tuya. Have you looked into setting up your dashes cards per room? Sort of. Like I've got this. Like these are our bedroom lights. Oops, bedroom lamps off at 8.3. That was weird. So like I've kind of got this. I just haven't really built out a good solid dashboard for the entire house. It's definitely an area that I want to improve in this new iteration. Just because, there's just so much here. And most of the stuff that I do with Home Assistant is done with automations, right? It's not, I don't actually get into Home Assistant a lot and toggle things on and off all that often. Like the way it used to be set up before I changed out my home network and VLAN'd everything was that on top of, I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, I moved my camera. On top of this TV, I've got a millimeter shortwave presence detector or whatever from Akara. And what would happen is I would, like, if somebody just passed through the room, like, because, like, this is a room in my garage, like a temporary room that I built. And so if you come through here, you have to come through here to get to the backyard unless you want to go around, but you can't because I've got the back gate bolted shut, so the kid can't leave. So in order to get to the backyard, you have to come through here. Well, this room doesn't have any windows, so by default, it's pitch black in here. So once you open that door and step in, the Aqara millimeter wave sensor would kick. It would recognize, hey, there's somebody here. It would turn on the light above me. However, if I sat here, if I was in the room for more than 30 seconds, then everything else in the room would come on. So that was all an automation. And currently I've got it tied to this right here. So I want to fix that eventually, but that will require me to then at some point reconfigure that Aqara millimeter wave sensor, and I hate it. Like the sensor is great. I just hate the configuring it part of things because it's not a great process, or it wasn't the last time I tried it. So that will eventually go back to that. But again, most everything I do with Home Assistant is just automations. I don't really do a lot outside of that. Now that said, that's weird. Where is it? It's not that one. Is it this one? Yeah, his TV's not on or something. Like I had it set up so that we could have one dashboard for the kid so that he can eventually start using like a tablet or a phone device. Oops, you can't even see it. I've got something like this set up so I can toggle this. Now his bedroom light is on. I can toggle his TV on and off. And then switch to different inputs and that sort of thing. The goal is to eventually have this built out so that we can basically allow him to have access to this one screen, and then he can turn his light on and off, and he can pick TV shows and that sort of thing. If you're not aware, the reason for that isn't the kid's super autistic, nonverbal. His fine motor skills are garbage. Gross motor skills are great. He can use a phone. He's got an AAC application on an old Android phone that he uses to talk to us. And all of that has worked really well for a long time. But getting him to use a remote, even like a Roku remote, has been a challenge. So I've been looking for a way to have an app on his phone that works with Home Assistant, again, like this, where he can on a tablet or a phone or something, turn his light on and off with a touch, or turn his TV on and off with a touch. Or once that is on, then he can go select Plex, and then he can go pick a show or a movie or whatever. He does better with screens than he does with physical buttony devices. So that's the end goal with this. But that's kind of the long-term posted in. Okay. Home Assistant for my daughter. She's also special needs. Well, there you go. And once you get it configured correctly, it's great. But yeah, so I want to get this new system built up so that I can have a homepage that isn't this. Because this is untenable. But here's the thing, right? Like hide energies without areas. I'm also going to do I've got all of this other stuff turned on or turned off. Let's do that. And then I may have to refresh. Maybe not. Anyway, there's a bunch of other stuff in here that. Anyway, what I want to do is rebuild a lot of this. And if we come over to settings, yeah, 4 months ago, Home Assistant core integration, multiple mobile apps with the same unique ID. Okay, automation for O2 on failed to set up. Yeah, I've got an automation, or I had an automation to work with with a smart switch to turn my oxygen machine on and off. That didn't go the way I wanted it to because my oxygen machine is stupid. So there's all kinds of stuff in here I want to do. If we look at devices and services, Elgato, absolutely I'll keep that. I don't think I need the emulated Roku. The Google Assistant SDK, I want to actually use that. I've got it built here. I just don't know how to use it. Govee. Hacks, I don't know what I've actually got in Hacks. Roku cards, so there's some stuff in here I'll probably use. I won't use Spotcast. That never worked the way I wanted it to. HomeKit, device, failed to set up. That's the presence sensor that's not working at the moment because I haven't reconfigured it on the new VLAN for all of this. Local calendar, Plex is being stupid. Mobile app, Qubit, torrent. I won't even bother with this. I don't care. Radar, sonar, all of that's gonna go. Radio browser, I don't care. Tile, maybe I'll do something with that. TP-Link, I will keep. Tuya, I will keep. Z-Wave and Zigbee, I will keep. So I'm just gonna kind of trim the fat with the new build because this is just so much. I was doing a lot of testing, a lot of learning, and that sort of thing. And like, I don't care about this, right? I don't care that about having all of my NAS stuff in here. I don't care. So anyway, the plan is to rebuild it. ESP Home Builder will go away as well. I had some ESP32s that I was trying to use as presence sensors here in the studio that would hopefully track my phone. The problem with Samsung phones anyway is they hop on Bluetooth, so the signal identifier that you would use to locate a phone changes constantly on a Samsung phone. Works great with iPhone. I tested that. It works great. With a Samsung phone, it's just like, no. So yeah, my plan is to just kind of clean a lot of this up and make it more usable, more user-friendly, that sort of thing, without all of the additional nonsense that I'm not currently using and I don't have any interest in using here. So obviously, we've got the Home Assistant website. You're probably at least familiar with Home Assistant to some degree here. So this is the Home Assistant website, and it's great. I've been using it for a while. I like it, and there are several different ways that you can get started. With their dedicated hardware, the green or the yellow. Raspberry Pi, Odroid, generic x86-64, lots of different options in here. So we're not going to do any of that because that's not how I want to do this. Thomas W. says, I have the same problem with my Samsung, so I switched to tracking my Android Watch instead. I actually considered doing that. But I can't commit to wearing a watch. It's not that I don't like wearing a watch. It's not that I don't like getting notifications. I take it off to charge it, and then it sits on the charger for a week because I don't have object permanence. I've actually got an appointment. I've started the paperwork to see a neuropsych to help me get my brain fixed because I'm kind of all over the place. I'm scattered. I've got all of the symptoms of ADD, and I got all of this stuff. I got all the paperwork filled out. I got a confirmation that they've received it. Hopefully, I'll get an appointment soon and go through a neuropsych test where they can finally give me a diagnosis and help me with object permanence and my dissociative tendencies and my scatterbrainedness, that sort of thing. So that's the goal. I'm waiting to hear back from them on that. But otherwise, I would absolutely use a Samsung Watch to do the same thing. But I haven't. So. And then that would also involve me actually going back and finding all of my ESP32s and flashing them and powering them. And it's a lot of commitment that I just don't have at the moment. So anyway, we're going to come back over here. Like I said, there's several different ways you can go about doing this. I'm going to be using the Proxmox helper script for Home Assistant. Now, they've got several different ways that we can do this. I'll zoom in a bit, hopefully make this a bit easier to read. ESP32 sometimes sucks. Yeah, I've had mixed results with it. I special ordered some. I special ordered some. The originals had the USB Micro B or whatever, and I hate those so much. So I ordered some from Alibaba or AliExpress or someplace with the USB-C on it. And then I wasn't paying attention, and I put 15 volts to it, and it let out all of the magic smoke. I've got others. I just haven't done anything with them. So anyway, if we take a look at Proxmox helper scripts, we can see that there are a few different options here. We've got container core, or container or core that are both LXCs or Linux containers that we're going to put in Proxmox. My plan is to do what I did last time and set this up as a VM. There are some things to note about this. Cullen says, yeah, you might not want to supercharge those. Yeah, I definitely did, because they don't have like the chip in them to like do the handshake to say, hey, I need 5 volts and 1 amp. Or whatever, like our phones and that sort of thing do. It just pushes everything simultaneously, and it was bad. So anyway, this script automates the process of installing a virtual machine using the official KVM QCOW2 disk image provided by the Home Assistant team. It involves finding, downloading, and extracting the image, defining user-defined settings, importing and attaching the disk, setting the boot order, and starting the VM. It supports various storage types and does not involve any hidden installations. After the script completes, click on the VM on the summary tab to find the VM IP. We're definitely going to do all of that. Now, to do this, we're going to run this script right here at the bottom of the screen, and I don't encourage you to do that. We're going to do that, but I don't encourage you to do that. Well, we want to look at this first. We should at least take a look at this script before we run it. We should have at least a basic idea of what is going on here. So at the top, it says our source is going to be right here. I don't know what that actually does, but it is actually pulling from the community scripts for Proxmox VE over on GitHub. And if you wanted to, you could even go another level deep, and you can look at this code as well. But this is all under the community scripts Proxmox VE license for MIT licensing. So you can at least go look through the code. And I always encourage you to get a general idea of what the code is going to do. Here at the beginning, it's pulling the version for the official Home Assistant right here. It's going to pull the version.json file. And then it does a bunch of other stuff. But I just wanted to make sure that it was going to pull the official version of Home Assistant in here. And I'm sure that it probably does. I'm not good with a lot of scripting and that sort of thing. I was always a front-end developer. I did ever so slightly a little bit of back-end development when I was still doing things like this. Is like, hey, it's better to use the Proxmox shell rather than using an SSH, like if you were to pull up, the command prompt and SSH into your VM that way, or into Proxmox that way. It's going to tell you not to do that. Anyway, we got some comments. Colin says I've been throwing those scripts into AI to have it spit back to me in basic terms, step by step, what the script is doing. I have actually done the same. If I'm completely honest, the script that I used to install Docker Compose, and Portainer all in one go, I had AI write that for me, and then I had it verify for me that it was correct. I used a different AI to verify that everything looked legit, and it was happy with it. So Robbie X Warehouse says, I'm surprised you're not using Node-RED. I took a look at Node-RED. I made a video about it, I believe. There's just, I really like, I like Home Assistant. There's a big community out there. There's hardware for it. And not just like the green and yellow hardware for the actual deployment. But, they're also working on, the Home Assistant voice, the preview edition. I've thought about getting 1 or 2 of these to test out, to keep all of my commands and all of that sort of stuff local versus, using one of these from the big privacy invaders. So anyway, I've looked at it. I've looked at Node-RED. It's fine. I just really prefer Home Assistant for these kinds of things. Now, for the sake of simplicity, at least for the time being, I still do use I do use the Google backbone for some of the stuff in the house, just because it's easier for my wife, so I can kind of tag team how things are approached. Let's see. Snack time. Ben is here. Says Bluntman Chronic, love it. Yeah, been a big fan for a long time. Wife got me this a few weeks ago, and I've only worn it a couple of times, and I probably shouldn't be wearing this for a stream, but it is what it is. They are fictional characters. They are sub-fictional characters, because like Jay and Silent Bob are fictional characters, and these guys were based off of them in the same sub. Like, anyway, it is what it is. Thomas W says Proxmox gets kind of bad when you back over their VMs. He also says I have 3 of those HA's voice PEs. I may get one if this install goes well. I'm sure it will. But anyway, it's going to do everything it said here. I'm assuming we could tell you what. Let's just do this. Gemini. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to say explain what this script does in simple terms. So the script automates the creation of Home Assistant VM within a Proxmox virtual environment. Here's the breakdown of what it does in simple terms. Setup and checks, header and license, root check, architecture check, PVE version check, SSH check, API functions, user interactions and configuration, prompt for VM creation, settings selection. All right. Let's see here. Is there anything nefarious in this script? Well, the script itself automates the tasks, is seemingly from a reputable source within the Proxmox community scripts. There's a few points to consider regarding potential risks, though not necessarily nefarious intent. The script downloads file directly from external URLs, GitHub and OS artifacts, homeassistant.io. Cool. I trust both of those sources. If those sources were compromised, malicious code could be injected into the downloaded files. That's true for anything on the internet. While Home Assistant repositories are generally considered safe, there's always a theoretical risk. Absolutely. Bad actors can get in there and do all kinds of bad stuff. Ben, thank you so much for gifting 5 memberships. That was really, really nice of you, man. Thank you so much. Other things to consider: root privileges. The script requires root privileges, which means it has full control over your Proxmox VE's host. Any error or malicious code within the script could have significant consequences. This is why we make sure we have good backups of everything. API interaction. The script uses Proxmox VE API. While this is considered standard practice, improper API usage or vulnerabilities could create security risks. Yep, wget and curl usage could implement security risks. Error handling. So, should be good to go. AI has told me what it does, and it said this all looks pretty good. Collins is right. Remember, boys and girls, RAID is not a backup. RAID is redundancy to keep your files from being corrupted if you lose a drive. It is not a backup. So I think at this point we're good to go. We've verified that this is all legit. The Proxmox helper script community, after T-Tech passed, has done a pretty good job of maintaining all of this. So what we're gonna do, I'm just gonna set this aside. I'm gonna minimize that for right now. We don't need that. I'm gonna close that window, and I'm gonna close those windows. All right. The only way to be secure is to unplug from the internet. Yep. Air gap, everything. So what I want to do is I want to come over to the Proxmox helper scripts page that we were just on. Again, there are 3 different ways we could do this. 2 of them are LXC. One is using the Home Assistant OS on a VM, and that's what we're going to do here for my setup. You can use other methods if you want to go that route. I don't. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this code right here. What it's going to do is it's just going to, first what it's going to do is what's in the parentheses down here. It's going to wget that as bash file, and then once that's done, we're going to run the bash file. Just that quick and easy. So we're going to copy that. We're going to come over to here. I'm going to come up to the top. I'm going to go into the shell for this node, and I'm going to run that command, just like so. This will create a new Home Assistant OS VM. Do you want to proceed? Yes, I do. This version of Proxmox virtual environment is not supported. Requires Proxmox VE version 8.1 or later. Ben, thank you so much for stopping by, hanging out. Appreciate you. This version of Proxmox virtual environment is not supported. It requires VE version 8.1 or later. I'm on 833. I don't understand. I did not prepare for that. This is not... I tell you what, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to do this. What you get... Oops, I should have done a curl on that. Right, we're gonna curl that. ls uninstall. Interesting. Why are you being like this? Can I just do this? Let's do mpdir haos cd haos. That didn't help. There's an error in app cache. Okay. There's an error in apt cache. I'm not sure. Is a Docker container is that bad? No, running HA as a Docker container isn't bad. I was just really hoping to do it this way. Oh, gosh darn it. Yeah. This version of Proxmox isn't supported. All right, copy. Proxmox 8.3.3. See, it's fine. Manages it. Update it to me yet. Okay. Okay, let's look at, let's see if we can find this in the code. This is not at all what I thought was going to happen here. I was really hoping that you copied. There's an error about apt cache. Hold on. We're gonna look at apt. Disk cache. Wait, did I miss something there? That's all disk cache. That's all disk cache. Above what you copy, there's an error about apt cache. I don't... Okay, hold on. I'm not... There's a list... Okay. Half the fun is troubleshooting. Yeah, sometimes. Stalker, no, okay. There was an error about apt cache. I don't... Oh, here we go. Unable to initialize. All right. Let's... Of course, I hate that. Repository, never run that. Yeah, okay. Great. Fix by removing the contents of that. Let's take a look and see what's in there. Huh. Tell you what, let's do... Oops. Come on. All right. Lists. Do it that way. mkdir lists. All right, let's. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Okay, now we're going to try this again, right? Copy. Yep. Unable to initialize that. Okay, so that didn't work then because it said that it. plus cd lists. So we're going to do this. We're going to do rm rf lists move lists. Fine. Okay, that was weird. I don't know what is going on. Unable. Okay, damn it. 500. Proxmox. Often indicates a problem with the Proxmox package manager, potentially due to disk space issues, corrupted package data, or incorrect settings. Well, I don't think data center. I guess I can do df-h. All of this looks fine. I don't see any glaring issues there for my operating system drive. Disk space issues, corrupt data package. Gemini, when I try to run a script in Proxmox, I get this. Oops, no, not that error. Yeah, I genuinely am not sure. Oops. Just want to get this copy. Okay, well, let's run some stuff here. Oops, don't need sudo. Okay, and then we're gonna run this. No priority or 0 specified for pin. I don't know what that means, but all right, this. Okay, I don't know what this error message that keeps popping up. What does this mean? Oops. Darn it. No, don't do that. What does this mean? Breakdown. HDL, software simulations, device drivers, possible causes, incorrect priority value. This doesn't help me at all. Fix it. Code review. None of this is helpful. Interesting. Well, I tell you what. Let's do this. Let's just see. Let's try running this way. Let's just see what happens by doing it this way instead, as an LXC instead of a VM. This version isn't supported. So anyone have any ideas here? Like I am. Okay, then okay, hold on. Can you perform updates from the PVE UI? Like when I do that, like when I run an apt update in, oh, I see what you're saying. My bad. I wasn't paying attention. Repositories, great, reload, updates. Unable to initialize. Yeah, so I'm getting this error message here. No updates. Yeah. No, I gotcha. But it's giving me this now. Dpackage folder is missing. Yep. And the repository. Okay, so Bookworm. Yeah, it's not letting me run updates from here because it's giving me that same error as before. Let's reload. Enterprise. So Enterprise is disabled. These are net data sources I don't care about. I had net data installed for a while. I don't care about net data right now. Okay, hold on. I hate to suggest it, but you know what they say. Dude, I'm not rebooting. It's not going to happen. I can't. Like, everybody is using, like, Plex and stuff, so I can't do that. So let's actually take a look over here. Ben had an idea. I'm going to copy that. I'm going to come over to here. CD... Nano 80. Oops. Okay, so maybe this was our issue, and I've disabled that repository. So I think we're on the same page there. That it could have absolutely been that. Let's take a look here. Man, I don't want to reboot though, man. All right, so let's come back to shell. Actually, let's just do this. Let's do nano. And change it to pin, oops, priority. I mean, I think this is what Ben suggested. And change it to that, priority 1000. So change pin to pin dash priority, like so. Control O, Enter X. Now, do I need to reload apt or apt? Reload apt. Apt. Oh, just do an apt update. All right. Update. Okay. That, now we're not getting that error. Cool. Ben, good call. Let's try this now. Because now at least we're not getting... let's go to updates. Let's see. Nice. Ben, you're a genius. That was it. That appears to have been the issue. So what we're going to do, we're going to try this again. Even if that didn't fix this issue, it fixed a different issue. So well done, Ben. Thank you so much for that. Let's try this again. There we go. We did not get this last time. Ben, thank you. You are a rock star. Also, Collins, thank you for donating 5 channel memberships over on YouTube. Thank you for that. Super appreciate it. Hey, look at that. We're getting somewhere finally. Yay. Oh, dude, you guys are great. Thank you so much. I love this community. So now it's saying, hey, we're going to go ahead and create this VM. Which storage pool do you want this on? There's a couple of ways I could go about this, and I don't think it matters in the grand scheme of things. I've got a 10 terabyte ZFS pool, and then I've got a 2 terabyte boot drive, basically. And that's the local. Oops. That is the local right there. That is a 2 terabyte NVMe drive, and I don't know that I want to put it there. I think I want to keep it on the ZFS pool. It's always easy until you're streaming it, dude, right? It's being kind of caught in the reality of like, I have to do this live, right? There's that meme or that thing that happened like 30 or 40 years ago or something where the guy was like, F it, we're just going to do it live because the script wasn't right for him and whatever, right? So that's what we're going to do. Quentin Lutwicks, thank you, or Lutzwick, thank you. I apologize for pronouncing your name wrong there. Thank you for the follow. Mindbend, thank you for joining. Appreciate you being here. I know it's tea time, but I'm going to have a G&T. I don't blame you, man. If I liked the G, I might. Dude, thank you so much for that follower goal completion. Quentin, I appreciate that. Time to take a break from home labbing and exit lurking mode. Thank you for joining, Alexi. I always appreciate seeing you here. We are installing We're installing Home Assistant again. Oh, you were changing some website URLs from DuckDNS to Namecheap. Outstanding. I used DuckDNS for a very, very brief amount of time when I first got into self-hosting, and then I found out that doing that directly exposed to the IP address of the server where those things resided, and I didn't like it, so I changed things up. Let's see. Okay, so we're gonna put Home Assistant, this new version of Home Assistant, on my spinning Rust. For that, virtual machine ID is going to be 111. We're going to give it 4 gigs of RAM. There are some changes I need to make, though. Beware the pit of despair, dude. That's no joke. And here we can actually see the file that it pulled is from the Home Assistant GitHub repository operating system releases download 15. That is the newest one. So that's the one we're going to use there. So if we look down here at the bottom right here, my existing Home Assistant is VM ID 110. The new one is 111. There's one thing I want to change. That's done, right? We're up. We're good to go. The one thing I do want to change here before... I was afraid it was going to do that. I want to I want to change the network because I want this to be on VLAN 3 because I've got all of my IoT devices on VLAN 3. And in fact, if we come over to this Home Assistant instance, this 110, this existing one, here we can see VLAN tag 3. That's the VLAN tag that I've got set up on the new Unify stuff. I had a brain moment. In fact, it was only recently that I learned about VLAN tagging in Proxmox. It was actually Jay Collins. We're gonna come back. Hold on. Yeah. So what I did was in somewhere network. There we go. And then you go to your VMBRO and you come into here and you just want to make sure that VLAN aware is checked right there. And then in your different LXCs and VMs and things like that, we can see like DB Tech reviews. If we go into the network, where is it? Yeah, VLAN tag 5. That's a different VLAN. That's a home lab VLAN. So I've got different things set up for different things, like you should for security reasons. But what I want to do here, I want to go into the console. The one thing that I've struggled with on this is I don't know how to shut this down. Proxmox helper script, it doesn't say how to shut it down. Documentation, that's just going to take us to Home Assistant. Community scripts, here we go. Nope, that's just the file. That's actually kind of handy to have. So I got to figure out how to, let's see, Proxmox VE helper script TOS shut down. Step down, shut down Proxmox using API. That is not what I want. I guess, man, tell you what, I guess we're just going to do this. 192.168.0.32, and then we're going to go to port 8132. 81, no, I think it's 8123, isn't it? Yeah, of course it is. 23. Let's try that. There it is. All right. Ooh, may take 20 minutes or more. Man. Screw it. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to try this. We're going to try shut down. Nope. HA halt. Nope. Want to play a game? Right. Home Assistant CLI. You know what? Screw it. We're just gonna no. We're just gonna click stop at this point. If I gotta redo it, I gotta redo it. It is what it is. I kind of wish they would ask during the startup process if you wanted to do anything additional before you start it up, or not start it up automatically. So hardware. VLAN tag. We're going to 3. Firewall. Firewall is on that one. So we're going to turn the firewall on this one too. Like so. And then also somebody up here also made a good point. Don't forget your pass-throughs. You're absolutely right. So I want to add a USB device. That controller right there, I want to pass that through. I want to click add. Cool. Host 113, and I think, yep, same thing. Cool. Now, all right, we're on VLAN tag 3. We've got our firewall. We've got our USB pass through. We have T. Thank you, Mrs. DB Tech. She came with tea, so yay. So I think everything here is good to go. I always had to reboot or shut it down via Proxmox. Yeah, that's what I just decided to do. So, okay, so we've got our pass-throughs done. We've got all of this done. We're good to go there. I think at this point, we can just right-click and we can say Start. And then we'll come over to Console, and there it goes. Okay, it's booting. Everything's booting. All of this looks good. I think we can all agree this all looks good. I'm happy with that. Alexia, somehow I missed her comment, and that wasn't at all what I was trying to do. She said something earlier, and I missed it. I was finally able to catch a Saturday stream in the last 2 Saturdays. I had things to do, which is rare in my case. 2 busy weekends. Man, I don't like it when weekends are busy. Like, I don't consider this busy. I enjoy doing this. But, like, when I got stuff to do on the weekends, it's super frustrating. I got stuff to do all week. Okay, so now we've got a .3.33 address right there. I don't know. I can't scroll that in, so you can't. It is what it is, as they say. So all of this looks good, I think. We're good to go there. Do literally everything you went through I dealt with setting up my dad's AA a couple of days ago. Man, I don't know what happened with that. Yeah, I do. It was net data or whatever that caused the issues. But I'm glad we got that sorted. Ben was a rock star figuring that out for us. So we're going to go to 3.33. Right, so we're going to do this. We're going to do 3.33. And we're going to go to 8.123, like so. Yeah, I know. Cool. Show details. What does it say? It's doing stuff. So, like, I don't know what else to say. It's doing stuff, and it says it may take 20 minutes or more. I don't know that I've ever had it take 20 minutes, but yeah, we're just gonna do it this way. So, a lot of updates. Yeah, well, but this is version 15 out of the box. So I would think, man, it's done a lot already though. So I don't know, man. We'll hang out, we'll chat, we'll do what we got to do here. Shouldn't take too long. I hope not. Sorry, GFM Network says, wonder what's the difference between using the helper scripts to run a container with the app instead of using a Debian template cloned and then. I don't know. I actually haven't done the helper script LXC or the core. I haven't done the HA container this way before. I've done an install in the past. Early on, I did a video about Home Assistant, and I had no idea what I was talking about. I really didn't have any idea what I was talking about when I did that video. I was like, here's how to install it. Best of luck. Was kind of the shtick on that video because I just didn't get it. Oh, interesting. So this is HAOS. This actually goes through the same process that they talk about Home Assistant getting started on x86 64. And it does all of this stuff for us. So this is a VM that acts just like a bare metal operating system. And there's a lot of other nonsense in here, which I know is whatever, right? But but there's a lot of stuff going on in here, and going this route just automates that process. You can't see my screen. I'm stupid. Over here on the Getting Started page on Home Assistant for generic x86 64, it kind of goes through all of these steps on our behalf to get us to this. once we get through the nonsense that we dealt with earlier. So yeah, there we go. So that's the difference. As far as running it in a container, I mean, you have to modify. I would think you'd have to modify your Docker Compose more for doing USB pass-throughs and for probably setting up the network mode to run on host, which isn't a big deal really. Let's actually look at the container. Yeah, so this will run in a Docker container. Let's. I mean, while we're waiting, we've got a few minutes. Let's take a look at this. See if we've got like a Docker Compose, GitHub file browser, Docker. And I was hoping it would give us kind of like a Docker Compose that we could take a look at. Sure doesn't seem to, though. Docker pull container image, latest image, if this, then that. Evaluate Docker, Docker image prune. Yeah, it doesn't really give me a Docker Compose to look through, but I would assume that it would set your network mode to host. But again, when we deal with pass-throughs and that sort of thing, I don't think it probably does that. So I don't know. I haven't actually done that. It took 5 minutes for me yesterday. Hey, look at that. Raymond, you were not wrong. Let's see what else we have here. Like I have my Proxmox with 3 nodes. I always have, I clone a template from Debian LXC that I have with Docker and then create the container inside the app. You know, I actually do something really, really similar to that. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, Collins, thanks for the gift sub over on Twitch. I appreciate that. For some reason, it didn't actually show up in my feed, my activity feed up on my teleprompter. Like the subscription does, or the gifted subscriptions on YouTube show up there, and follows and subscriptions usually show up there. I don't know what happened there, but thank you for that. Container doesn't have the app store. You have to run all of the apps separately. A bit more difficult with Home Assistant Container. That was not 20 minutes. Nope. I think it was, I said Raymond. I don't know if it's Raymond or Ramon. I apologize if I got it wrong. But Mr. Bell said it only took him about 5 minutes yesterday. So awesome. Let's do this. Name, DB Tech. DB Tech. Password, create account. We're not going to put in my address. That doesn't matter to me. Country. Look in the middle of the page, explains the different installations. Well, there you go. United States, that is where I am. All right, share anonymized information from your installation to help make Home Assistant better and help us convince manufacturers to add local control and privacy-focused features. Had they not added that second part and help us convince manufacturers to add local control and privacy-focused features, I'm gonna allow that for this reason. But the problem is, hardware manufacturers don't want to give up that data. They don't want to give up that control. But I'm going to allow it. I don't normally, but I really want Home Assistant to become better and better and better. And it has. They've done a really, really good job. I just want them to keep doing a really good job. So I'm going to allow them this information. Next. Cool. Hey, look, it found a bunch of stuff automatically. And that's awesome. There is one more thing I forgot to do that I need to do. I need to give this VM, I need to give it what I call God mode. This in plain English speaks means if manufacturer don't help, we find a workaround. Right? Yeah. I'm going to do something off screen for just a moment. So I apologize that you got to look at this for a minute. I'm going to do Unify Network Default. Yes, I know. Proceed. Don't make me log in. You're going to make me log in. Sign in. Give me this. I got to get signed in to my Unify stuff so that I can allow this new VM to LAN hop. to, because I want it to be able to control things all across my network. So, oops, like that. I absolutely am using Home Assistant in the same VLAN of the IoT devices. However, I've got other things like my TVs aren't on the IoT VLAN. My Plex instance isn't on the IoT VLAN. So I need Home Assistant to be able to VLAN hop. VP, no, security, right. Yep. All right. So, desktop. If I look at protection, nope. Is ACL? Nope. Where is it? Create a policy. So, name is going to be HAOS. I'm going to call it God mode. Source, internal. Can I wait? Hold on. God mode, action, source, it's internal, any, nope, device, select, man, let's do it by IP, 192.168.3. I think it's 33, is that right? 33.33, that's actually super helpful. Port, I don't care about that. Action, allow. Destination, external. Destination, internal. Any. Yeah, that's fine. IP version, both. All of this should be fine, right? So, if you join the channel on YouTube, do the ads go away? If you become a channel member, they should, yes. GFM Networks, look, you don't bring, it says, what if one device is compromised and it laterally moves into your home assistant? Look, you're not wrong. I 100% agree with what you're saying there. I just, it is kind of what it is at this point. Oh, you know what? That's what I need to do. Okay. Okay. So, let's, man, that sucks. All right, I'm gonna have to start over because I was looking at something there. Create a policy, HAOS, God mode, device, select. Can I look it up this way? Man, that's not helpful. Tell you what, we're gonna do it by IP again here. 192.168.3.33. Port, any, allow, destination zone. Don't remember, let's see, destination zone is internal, network, select, is going to be default IoT and home lab, save, port, I don't care, this should all be fine. Oops. So, add. There we go. There we go. And add. All right. Never let IoT devices have internet access. Yep. Jorge Gomez says, late but here. Thanks for joining. Do you have an update? You have to update them sometimes, don't you? Right. I just don't give them. I don't allow my IoT devices to network hop. Look, if they compromise my Home Assistant, there's a good chance that I'll get a notification in here from crazy activity. In my logs. This has been going on for a bit, and I thought I had a solution for it, but I don't. So, like devices, my Wi-Fi updated to a different channel, admin activity, updates, clients, triggers, like all of this is fine. So, I think at that point we're pretty good to go. So by default, it's finding Elgato, Shelly, Zigbee, Google Cast, and Z-Wave because my Google Cast stuff is also on my IoT devices or on my IoT device network so that it can control my IoT devices. So all of this looks fine. We're going to click finish. We're going to get logged in. Oops. Maybe. Hero. Try this again. There it goes. All right. Hey, look. Neat. That worked. Just that quick and easy. That worked. I love when things just work. Thomas W., thank you for becoming a member over on YouTube. That was really nice of you. Appreciate that. So this is what we have. Config. Let's look at devices and services. Oh, that's weird. Shelly, can we click add? Do you want to set this up? I do. Shelly plug. This is in the bedroom. That is for my wife's plant light. Configure. Cool. Don't care about that. All right. Let's go back to config. There's not a lot in here. Oh, nice. And because I added that Shelly, I can actually see how much watts it's pulling. Okay, so we've got ads running on Twitch. But anyway, here's the dashboard that it is currently building out, though it doesn't have a name. We can see that I am logged in. This is again my wife's smart plug. I should change that. Let's do this. Let's change this. Config, devices, Shelly, one device, Shelly plug. This is a bedroom plant light. It's not interesting. Like, I feel like there are things missing. Like, I don't have the ability to save. Like, there's stuff missing here. There's a name missing there. That's so weird. You keep saying Shelly like that. Mrs. DB Tech is going to have some questions about who you're streaming with, right? Nestor says, hello from Ukraine. Thanks for joining, man. I plan on getting into Home Assistant someday. I have some ESP32 and Pico laying around. What do you need to start playing with that? Captain Marcus, thank you for following. Appreciate you being here on Twitch. So you need ESP32 for Home Assistant. There is here we go. Right here. This is kind of what you need. There's also there's an application that you can get that will flash your ESP32s to work with Home Assistant, I believe. Try restarting the HOS VM. That could be it. That could be it. I really wish there was a way. Oh, you know what? So you mean like, yeah, because I don't see this down here. Login attempt failed. I don't care. Check it out. What is this? Yeah, that's fine. We were just there. Let's do this first. Let's do it this way and see if this. Wow. There's just all kinds of stuff missing there. All right. Let's. Oh, you know what? Okay. Let's do this. Let's click stop because there's one other thing that I want to look at in the setup here under hardware, network device, advanced. MTU disconnect rate. That's not what I wanted. Was hoping. Nope. All right. Well, I guess we'll start it back up and see what happens. Yeah, I don't understand why it's doing that. Thomas W says that looks like a borked installation. I hope I'm wrong. I hope you are too. You're giving me PTSD from the last time I had to reinstall my Home Assistant. Your ad tag is missing. Browser cache issues. Let's see. Your ad tag is missing. Can you expand on that, Thomas W? Is it like where is it missing? I need my hand held a little bit on this. Refresh. You get flop sweat when you reinstall, right? Ad tag. Captain Marcus says, your YouTube videos help me so much. Thank you very much. Well, thank you for letting me know. Thank you for following here and subscribing probably on YouTube. I appreciate you. On the HA buttons. Oh, yeah. Okay, sorry. If you have a Zigbee dongle, just set up HA, use the add-on. It should be easy as pairing the devices. Right. Oh, sorry, you're talking about that. Sorry, my bad. I'm super confused about... Tell you what, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to open this in Firefox. Oops, Firefox. Because I want to see if maybe it has a browser caching issue. We're going to do this. We're going to get signed in. Not now. Yeah, it's a browser issue because now notifications is there. That's fine. Let's go to like settings. Let's do system. I'm just going to click this. Yeah. Now we're seeing all of the stuff there that we didn't see before. So it absolutely was a browser caching issue. Yeah, I get all locked up here because I got to do this live. I'm freaking out, right? Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to slurp like that. That was really unpleasant even to my ears, so I apologize. I think Collins and Nighthawk have both had Wise working in Home Assistant, but I could be lying about that. So let's go back to the home page there. That is correct. Wise doesn't work nice. Okay, well, see, I lied. I apologize. I'm going to go to settings. I want to fix devices. I don't need to fix this. I want to make them into here. I'm going to go to device. This device info, I want to change this to plant, bedroom plant light. I don't think I need a label for that. All of this is what we weren't seeing before, so that's awesome. Switch 0, great. That I could probably toggle that on and off if I wanted to. So firmware is up to date. I can reboot it from here. This all looks good. That was actually pretty painless. I do want to. Oh, I also want to fix this under Elgato. I want to rename these two devices. Yeah, key light. So this, when I rebuilt them, it screwed up. So key light left area. We're going to create a new area called Studio. Icon, I don't care. We have a desk, maybe? Sure, we'll do that. Great. Key light left, update. Nice. All right. So we're going to go back. We're going to go key light right. Those are good. All of those. I want to add this to the studio, though. We're going to edit this, and we're going to area is going to be studio update. Yay. All right. Cams are good. Wise bridge. Fails all the time. Okay, just making sure I haven't really missed anything here. Unify works okay with HA. That's good to know. I started working on that the other day, but didn't get that far. All right, let's see here. Do I chance it? Man, system. Nope, not system. I want to do devices and services. I want to add an integration. Govee lights local. Do you want to start setup? Yes. No devices found on the network. Outstanding. That's what I was hoping for. Let's close this. Nothing. Govee. Bluetooth. No devices found on the network. Well, that's because you're not helping me out here, are you? I tell you what, this isn't going to matter, but let's add these anyway. Submit. We'll add Zigbee and Z-Wave real quick. It's not integrating anything except for my doorbell cam. Yeah. Keep radio network settings. Yeah, we'll just keep that as it currently is. It is initializing. Area, studio, finish. Cool. All right. Then we're going to come back to here. We go to devices. Let's do this Z-Wave thing here. Do you want to do this? Yeah, let's do that. So we'll let this run for a minute and see what it does. API key and app for Go. Yeah, I need to copy that from my other setup. Cool. I don't. Give this a second. I feel like there was a different way I had to go about installing Govee, and I don't remember if I had to do it through hacks. If I got to do it through hacks, I will. But maybe I need to get a USB dongle. Of course, that's not going to broadcast throughout the house, so that's not going to work either. Come on, it's starting. Well, at least that's something. Yeah, come on, man. This is taking longer than I expected it to. I apologize. I thought this was going to keep going. Let's see, Mindband. Yeah. There we go. Oh, I guess I don't care right now. Add integration. Let's try this. Let's try. Can I do Ubiquity? Wow. I just wanted to see kind of what was going on there. Neat. All right. Let's try hacks. Oh, I don't remember how to install hacks. It's not an integration that way, is it? Add-ons. It's in here. I think it's in add-ons. Z-Wave controller. Add. Here we go. Whisper. Narrow official add-ons. Home device builder. Oh, that's convenient, but not really what I want. Zero-tier unified network application. I might do that. Ooh, uptime. Wow, they've got all kinds of fun community add-ons in here, don't they? Folding at home, FTP, I don't care. Motion Eye. A few devices natively supported from Govee that you need to get an add-on from hacks for the other stuff. Yeah, it wasn't. I don't. But if I go to devices and services, devices, right, integrations. For some reason, it's not letting me add Govee to this. So I want to see on my other install, 192.168, that's that one. Oh, this for hacks. Thank you. We'll definitely be taking a look at that. Devices and services. Govee is right there. And I don't remember. It was a custom integration. I feel like it had to have been for hacks. Container core, right. Select this MyLink. Okay. Say 192.168.3.33 and save. Open link. Right upper corner. Add hacks. Oh, damn it! I did this. Son of a. Because I did it there instead of oops. Because I'm a big old dum-dum here. Let's try it this way. Even that didn't work. That's so weird. Let's try it this way. That's so strange. MyLink. 2.168.3.33. Open link. That wasn't helpful. Now I'm getting that. There we go. Right. Use the install button above. Okay, let's do that. And start on boot and start. have to add the repository. Oh, I was just saying it stopped. Okay. It's hopefully it's starting. It says it's starting. There we go. All right. Start on boot. Add on CPU usage. Cool. All right. Settings. Devices and services. Joy of multiple Home Assistant installations. Right. Yeah, I can cross-reference things. And that's helpful. Add-ons, get hacks, configuration, install, start, navigate to the add-ons, logs, and follow the instructions given there. Settings, system, logs, no logs, disconnected, unknown. We're just going to clear that for right now. Okay, so developer tools, I don't know, that's not it. Notifications, I'm not seeing it. Hacks is there, but it says it stopped. Why isn't it starting? Why did it stop? I don't understand. Okay. It says that it's running, right? This add-on, it only provides the easiest way to download hacks. Okay. I know I've done this. It's been so long, though. You have to add the repository in the upper right corner. That is just... This doesn't... I'm so confused about some of this stuff. All areas, third... Oh, that's hilarious. It found that. I don't even know what that's... Is that plugged in down here? I don't know where this is plugged in. That's kind of scary. I don't know what this is on. Huh. Okay. Developer tools. Check configuration. Great. Settings. Okay. No. We're going to close this. We're going to close some of this. Settings, add-ons, add-on store. Okay, thank you, Collins. Settings, add-ons, add-on store. Is that what I have to, is it not? Get hacks. And it just keeps, like, it keeps stopping it. 3 dots. Okay, hold on. Start repository, repositories. This. Hacks. It's add. I don't. Is in use for installed add-ons can't be removed. So that is not the right way. Search the official hacks add-on installation. Hacks. Right, but it's not. Like it keeps shutting down. Maybe I need to restart again. Not all of it, but settings, devices and services. Nope. Services. Where was it? You need to restart. Okay, that's kind of what I was starting to wonder. System. Maybe that has been the problem all along. So we'll do this. We'll click restart home assistant. We'll click restart. We'll give this a minute. Right, yeah. So we're going to do that. We're going to let it restart. We're going to see what it does. Okay. Home Assistant has started, and it was fast because there wasn't really anything there. Okay, it found Z-Wave. That's good. All right. So settings, add-ons, get hacks. It did not start, even though I told it to start on boot. I am so confused here. Got to reboot like it's 96, right? So this add-on does not run hacks. Okay, so we're gonna go here. Add-ons, add-on store, hacks. start. Okay, it said like it's supposed to start on boot, but it didn't, and I am confused by that. Add-ons, get hacks. Okay, it says it's still running, so that's something. Configuration, log, great. Okay, that all looks fine. Okay, it says that it is running. No. Can I? Settings, devices and services, add an integration, Govi. Submit. No devices found. Okay, No, I'm on Firefox. That's fine. Okay. HA hacks. Install Govi. Integrations front end. What? You have to then navigate to integrations tab in hacks. But I'm not seeing hacks over here. Like, shouldn't I be seeing that over in this left column somewhere? Am I missing something? I thought I saw it. Config. No, that's the wrong setup. Anyway, 3.32. Yeah, hacks is right there. So I don't know why it's not showing over here. 404 not found. So, though it says it's up and running, though it says it's there, add-ons, hacks, not running. Uninstall. Yes, uninstall. We're gonna start over, I think. So we're gonna go to here. We're gonna go to add-ons, right? And then we're gonna click here, and we're gonna go to repositories. Guessing that's that. So I'm just going to delete that. I'm going to close this. Repositories, add. Okay. So now that repository says it's there, right? Like, okay. Now it says I can install it. Going to try this again. Man, it never goes right when we're doing it this way. When you see the, okay. When you see the line, remember to restart before you configure it in the logs. The downloader is completed. You need to do what it says, restart Home Assistant. Then you can uninstall the add-ons you no longer need. It's done. Great. Okay. So, settings, system, logs. Home Assistant core, that was 3 minutes ago. Did you add? So, settings. Devices, add integration, hacks. Okay, that could be the issue. So let's submit. Really? I need to log in here. Why? Really? Can I copy this, man? Continue. Give me a second. There's always something here, you know? GitHub, not GitHub. Whoa, oh, because I'm dumb. Hold on. What I needed was, I guess this part doesn't really matter if you can see it or not, but whatever. Oh yeah, authorize hacks. Sorry, they're just, I added the link to GitHub. There you go. All right. Sorry, there was stuff in there I didn't want you guys to see, personally identifying information, that sort of thing. I'm going to put that in the studio as well, I suppose. One service, hacks. Okay. And there is hacks. Still in Chrome. Let's do a Control F5. There it is. Okay. Neat. Pulls everything for GitHub. Damn ads. Sorry, man. Did it really not? Like you became a channel member and you're still getting ads? Like you shouldn't. Like that's the whole point, I thought. Thomas, I apologize. I don't know what happened there. That's really weird. That's really, really weird. Okay. So now I've got all of this stuff that I can do, like local handling for Tuya devices. Yeah, buddy. Because I do have some Tuya devices. All right, inputs, credentials, adding the integration. What's the month out? Oh, right, that is unrelated to this. Let's see. Start this. You need to do that. You must have your Tuya device's key and ID in order to use Tuya local. Good place to start is here. Don't worry about it. There's another headache. Yeah. Me, third-party integrations, home management, message center, Android Auto. That's weird. Maybe up here. Smart control, privacy settings. Interesting. Personal information, account security. Fingerprint ID, pattern lock, user, code. Tuya, secret. I feel like, though, this is going to need... This folder is inside this. No. The Cloud API account configuration is not mandatory, but strongly suggested for easy retrieval of local keys. Cloud API key is performed only at startup and when the local key update is needed. Okay, we're going to try this. We're going to see what happens. Version 5.2.3 will be downloaded. No, that should be fine. Okay, notifications. No. Settings. Okay, restart required by hacks. Okay, so we're gonna restart. Oh, it is restarting. At locally, you have to sign up for a dev account. If that's what I got to do, I'm okay with that. Because like I've got the Tuya app on my phone, which has been whatever. Settings. Oops. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Devices and services. Add integration. Tuya local integration. US. Do not configure Cloud API account. Okay. Configure. No friggin' way. No way. Okay, I don't know what these devices are is the problem. So it found all of the Tuya devices on my IoT network. I'm genuinely shocked by that. That's pretty neat. What I want to do though is come over to my home and my devices. I have 4 devices. I know you can't see that, but I have 4 devices in here. Okay, let's do that. Okay, let's do the Office overhead light, because that'll be the easiest for us to recognize together. But I need to see device network. That's not at all helpful. I don't care about the connection status. What I care about, device settings, device review. Maybe this. No. Create group, device information. Here we go. Do that. View. That's not right. Well then, I guess we're just going to add them all. I've got HE Cloud. Right. It would be funny if it found your neighbor's devices. I ran into that issue setting up some Govee stuff a while back. Oh, wait, hold on. Stop. Configure. Add a new device. Okay. Well, none of this is helpful. I'm on the right network. So it doesn't give me a... Well, I guess I can look it up this way. What I want to do is I want to figure out which device this is. So I want to do a Unify network default. I'm going to go into client devices, and then we're going to come over to here. We're going to do Wi-Fi, IoT, Tuya. What is this? That's 3.01. That is not helpful either. Okay, so 0. Man, do we have? Okay. 2F. Man, what a pain in the butt. Okay, so this is 301. We're going to call this, okay, we're going to do this one. We're just going to call it plug because I don't know which one it is. Okay, submit. Oh, local key. So I do need a local key. Where do I get the local key? Is that part of that other stupid thing? Is it? Maybe this isn't going to be as easy as I thought it was going to be. Home management, no. Up here. Account security. That's a local key. Or no, that's not it. Yeah, confirm, that's fine. No. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Okay, what is the Tuya local key? I don't understand. Tuya local key. Okay. That's local keys. That's local keys. I thought local keys, it took me to a post here. That's not helpful. Where do I find it? Okay, the easiest method to get it is to log into API Explorer. What is this? Isn't the Tuya local key in the Tuya app? Well, there's a user code in there, but I don't know if that is the local key or not. Tuya local key right here. How do we get this? That's a YouTube video that I don't want to watch. Smart home device. That's not helpful. I think you need a dev account. Okay, so how do I get a Tuya dev account? Dev account. I feel like I have a Tuya dev account. I feel like I did that at some point. Let me minimize this. I'm going to do this just again for this purpose. Log in. So I'm just getting logged into my Tuya dev account, I think. Yeah, that's fine. Just let me get logged in here. Okay. Welcome to the Tuya platform. Great. Okay. Oh my God, I don't care. Skip this for right now. So Here's my dev account. Product app creation, cloud, API Explorer, usage, agent, data. Okay, product. Oh, wow. I do have the app on my phone. But there's it gives me a user code, but that doesn't. Okay, I don't care. Stop. Oh my God. Done. Okay. Gonna need that, right? Fingerprint, pattern lock, user count, Google Assistant, Google region. Okay, so now I've got this, and I gotta figure out how to get. No, I've already done that. Invalid token. I don't. Okay, Tuya local key. Make a note of the device ID for all of your devices. Then select cloud on the sidebar. Cloud. Okay, I don't care about that. I want to do, oops, this. API Explorer. What? Yeah. Well, I'm just trying to figure out where only necessary. Make all Tuya. Okay. Local key. You should have access to the API Explorer. Under cloud, under device control. This doesn't. Do I have to go through this process? This isn't great information. DP ID. Device support. Well, I'm kind of. I don't want to do this. This doesn't make sense to me. Like, why? Like, I don't know where to find an API key here. Product. This is all for developing products. This is for developing apps. Overview. Okay. Upgraded. Okay, I'm just an individual. Set up now. I'm an individual. No. I don't know why it thinks I'm in China. Current country or reason, developer platform. Create product, bind. And despite me logging in with the same credentials, sure. Smart home. Smart home. Damn it. Tuya local. Sure. Smart lock. Smart home. I don't. Warning, you're not going to like it. I'm starting to wonder that. Like, maybe Tuya local wasn't the right way to do this. Because, like, this is stupid. I don't know how else to say it, man. Maybe I'll do that another time. Let's come back over to here. That's local key, device ID. What is, I don't understand what a local key is though, and it doesn't explain that. What is a Tuya local key? Piece of data obtained from Tuya IoT platform that allows you to control. Great. How it works. Alternate method. Some of you also found using tools like this. Cool. But this doesn't. Okay. How do I get API Explorer? But that's where I was. Cloud API Explorer. Here we go. Maybe. Confirm and get started. You are not subscribed to the API and authorized it to your local. Select an API. Oh, so you have to pay for it. That's magical. IoT Core, view details. Basic routines, free trial, not subscribed. API list, device management. Okay. Free trial. Continue. In service. Okay. API Explorer. Okay. Space ID. Home lab. I don't. Oh, space ID. Sure. Submit request. I'm just going to switch you back over to me for a minute. Verify. It's asking me to verify some stuff here. Find your phone number before. I don't. Okay. So get a verification code. It's going to email me a verification code, and I got to do this slidey picture thing that these guys like to do. Okay, so let me go over to here. That should be, there it is. Okay, so I've got one. No, damn it, one. Right, next. Oh my gosh, now I have to put in my phone number. I'm going to use my Google Voice number. I'm going to try to use my Google Voice number. But it's been so long since I've used it, I've got to remember what it is. Me? Can I? No. No. Stop. Calls. Setting. Oh, I was close. It's that one. Get a verification code. Slide it over again. Dude, like this is... Okay, so it said it sent me a code. It did send me a code. Okay, verify. Return to account center. Okay, got a user ID. Neat. That's not what I need. Okay, but I did this. Great. Submit request. Verify. I did that already. Do I need to reload that page? What? And your ID number. Man, they really, really, really want to make this as difficult as possible. Verify. What? Mobile phone number, name, and ID do not match. Try again. What? My account. Your ID number. User ID, login account, two-step verification, my account. But it doesn't tell me. Yeah, no, this is really, really dumb. Like I've got like the Shelly plugs, they just work. I've got third reality plugs, they just work. But I've got some light bulbs that don't, and I need Tuya for some of that if I don't want to go through Govee, because Govee sucks too. Man, they really, really don't want you to have a good time here. Really, my author, really, I'm going to be so mad if that's what that is. Phone number, name, and ID do not match. Remaining, so it's not going to let me do that. Okay, we're going to close some of this stuff out because I am cancel. Okay, submit request. Verify. Enter your name and my ID number. And it tells me that that's wrong. I've entered my name and it's like, no, you're... So, okay, my phone number. Okay, let's look over here. Verification code. Let me look at my Tuya app, maybe. Yeah, no, that's correct. My ID number. Is it maybe it's asking for this? So my name, and then maybe this. Yes. No, that. T-H. Maybe. Didn't like that either. Okay, well, screw it. I'm done. Like I'm done. I'm done. Delete. We're not going to use Tuya local. Settings. Add-ons. We're going to come back to the desktop because screw them all. Hacks. Can we do it? Tuya. Custom component for home assistant will add crucial features for climate controlling. Interesting. So it's not in hacks then. We're going to go over to here. Add-ons. No. Yeah, it is. Add-on store. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's under devices and services. I want to add an integration for Tuya like that. Okay. This is my user code that you can't see. I don't trust you guys that much. I love having you around. I just don't trust you. I think that's a capital O. Maybe that was my problem earlier. Like that. Yeah. H. And submit. Okay. Now it's asking me to scan a QR code so that I can officially log in with Tuya. So I'm going to do that. I got my phone here. Oops, there it is. Confirm login. And submit. Hey, neat. So there's that. So I'm going to say this is in the studio, and the living room is in the living room, and the living room is in the living room, and the hair light is in the studio, and the bedroom is in the bedroom, and the bedroom is in the bedroom, and we're going to say finish. Okay. Overview. This is living room. All right. Studio. So, okay, I'm going to turn off the overhead light socket 1. That's the one right in front of my face. Hey, it worked. And then if I switch over to me, you can kind of see, in fact, you can see right there, the edge of the rack is lit up. And now it's not. And now it should be. And it is. There it is. It just took it a minute. Okay. Now. Ooh, spooky. All right. And hopefully that should pop back up in a second. Yep, there it goes. Okay. Neat. So this will allow me to control we've got a couple of lights in the living room that are running on Tuya plugs. We've got the bedroom running there. We've got stuff in the studio working. Settings. Add-ons? No. I keep doing that. I keep going to add-ons instead of devices. Right? Okay. Settings. Develop. No, not there. Devices and services. Add-on. Will it let me do... Of course it's not going to let me do that. Coffee lights local. Submit. And it's not going to find anything. Okay. So settings, hacks. Hacks Govee. Yeah. Download. Didn't we do this already? Maybe not. Okay, what's this? Restart, submit. Finish. Let's try this again. Okay, look, we're getting somewhere. It's not exactly where I wanted to be at this point. But it is what it is, I guess. At least we're able to do certain things, and that's, better than nothing at this point. Okay, so hacks, Govee, settings, add-ons. This is that add-on store. I don't think. Nope. Settings, dashboard, home assistant devices. Services, but it's still not showing here. Add-on, Govee. 500 internal server error. Server got itself in trouble. That's helpful, isn't it? 30 seconds ago. What did you... That's okay. Ignore that for right now. That's fine. Whatever. Devices. Govee. Govee update. So we're seeing Govee here. So that's something. Disabled entity pre-release. Add to dashboard. Govee. That's not helpful. Like, we're seeing Govee, but I'm confused. How was I doing that? Service. Right. So let's okay. Let's, oh, damn it. Home Assistant. Are you sure? No. Not sure about anything these days. Okay, we're not going to do that. Settings, system, logs. Error handling from that. That doesn't help. Okay, that was at 12:58. That was just a minute ago. Unable to install that. Okay. Add-ons. I'm so confused. I don't appreciate watching your face. Oh, damn it. You're right. Thank you. No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Grossi, that's not helpful. Developer tools settings. Okay, let me go back over here. How did I do this? Not there, not there. This, that's the wrong one. That's the right one. Okay. Hacks Govee. Nope. Settings. Oops, let's go full screen here for a minute. Devices and services. Govee. Custom integration. That didn't help either. I got bolts from... Yeah, I'm a big fan of certain things. Devices. This is all Govee manufacturer. Integrations. This is Requires internet, that's fine. Requires no custom integration, which I would think would be from hacks, right? So let's look at hacks. Govee is right there. Okay. So I'm doing Govee through hacks. Downloaded. Then do I need to like, I don't remember having to do anything else. Repository, re-download, need a different version. No. Are we having fun yet? I mean, sorta. So it's, what is this? Okay, check it out. I don't care. Why do you keep telling me this? Govee, restart required, submit, issue repaired. Are you sure? Connection lost. She brings you a spiked tea, dude. So we were at the store the other day talking with the chick that regularly like checks us out when we get groceries. And she told us to get, there's a blackberry Crown Royal to mix that with lemonade, and oh my God, it's really good. But normally we do a honey whiskey in our tea, and I tried some of the Crown blackberry, and oh man, it is so good. Like it is so good. It was definitely worth giving that a shot. Devices, yeah. Hacks, still nothing there. Add integration. Govee. Config flow could not be loaded. That doesn't tell me anything. Okay, I needed to set my external URL configuration. What? Configuration settings general. Okay. No, we're gonna close some tabs here. Okay, configuration. Settings. General. Yeah. Location. Oh, no, don't care about that. Home. Find my... Oh, yeah, no, you're right. That's why I rely on you guys to help me with this. General, repairs, updates, backups, network. Okay, this shouldn't matter. I shouldn't need to do that. I shouldn't need to set an external URL. Totally new, same issue. Right, running Home Assistant, Smart Hubs, also new. That said to install Samba add-on to remove the smart things from storage. You need an SSL for HA? Really? I don't have one on my current setup. I don't. Access from anywhere. I don't really want to do that. Yeah, I don't plan on making this accessible from the outside. Let me do Nabu. Yeah, that's correct. Copy password. Maybe. I mean, this shouldn't matter, I wouldn't think, but you know, stuff happens, I guess. Is it gonna let me? Man, sometimes these things take forever to load. This is telling me I need to delete the whole .storage folder. And this isn't loading. Oh, for certain integrations. Yeah, I don't have it set up over here though. I don't think. System network. I mean, I guess I do. I guess I can try that. Can the VLAN go outside the internet? Yeah. This is not what I want. Should be able to. I mean, it should be able to. Let me see if I've got something over here, man. No, you suck. I mean, this is my IoT network, so networks, IoT. Yeah, allow internet access. So it should be able to, based on that. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted access for this. All of that I didn't configure. Right, but it's not letting me do anything with Govee, right? Like if I go into settings, like I have, okay, stop. I'm so confused about, right? So now I've got Govee here. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to advanced options. We're going to reboot the system because screw it. We're going to go this route for a minute and see what happens. Because this is getting frustrating. Looks like Twitch may be getting some ads in a couple of minutes based on what it's telling me here. Connection lost, reconnecting. We'll give this a minute to see what it does. All right. Maybe the reboot will do something about it. Captain Marcus, I apologize. I didn't acknowledge you subscribing not subscribing, but following over on Twitch. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. Why does it do this? It's stupid. Connection lost, reconnecting. Although I did tell it to do a full reboot. This doesn't tell me anything. Man, this is not how I thought this was going to go. This has been a craptastrophe from the very beginning. So thank you guys for hanging out, and being patient with me while we work through some of this stuff. This is definitely not how I thought this was going to go. Oh, there it goes. Now it's rebooting finally. Hopefully that will do something to fix the issue. Fun times, ain't it? Yeah, man. I don't remember it being this difficult to get Govee set up. That's the wrong one. That's the right one. Settings, devices and services, Govee is right there. I just don't understand why. Connection lost, reconnecting. And I just don't understand why it's being like this. I guess I will log back in through Nabukasa and see if maybe that fixes something, though I can't imagine it would, but you know, who knows? Other weird things have happened. So actually that is what I wanted to look at. I wanted to see here. Okay, so that's still good. Connection lost, reconnecting. Are we not up and running yet? There it goes. At least it's showing me something different. How long did you set up Govee before? Which time? Not really that long ago in the grand scheme of things. I mean, I originally set it up, when I first set up Home Assistant, but I've done some different configurations with it recently. And I'm about to just completely 100% give up on Govee across the board because because it shouldn't be this difficult. And even when you've got their API running, it's, there it goes. So network, no. Internet, use Home Assistant Cloud. That's not helpful. We'll have a big update in January. That's okay. Reset Home Assistant. Where was that? I thought that was in here. Analytics, backups. No. Network. Hardware. That's not helpful. All right. Settings. Devices and services. Govee. Govee. Okay. Installation, got the same issue. Might be caused by that. The mailbox platform. So I'm not seeing, like I'm seeing a lot of different things for Home Assistant with this error. Download the, get the following when I try to do the installation, right? But this is for a thermostat. Got itself in trouble, and that's not helpful. I don't feel like I saw anything in the logs. Didn't buy any of this Govee stuff. Yeah, no, it's, I'm about to just, like I said, 100% give up on Govee because this is ridiculous. Error handling request. Unable to install package. No. So we had 111, that was 2 minutes ago. Okay, let's search for that. Cannot connect to host. Where did they find that? It looks like one of the custom integrations you're using is unable to connect. The router is working fine for all of the rest. In fact, it's network issues. I wonder. Isolate network, allow internet access, content filtering. I'm going to say no content filtering on IoT for the moment. I want to see if maybe the content filtering issue, oops, IoT, content filtering, none. We're going to try that and see if maybe it was a content filtering issue there. Can't imagine that it would be, but we've seen some dumb stuff this morning. Vanished for a little bit. Oh, still running. Yeah, well, different issues, I think. Devices and services, add integration, Govee. That was fast. I didn't even have a chance to, let's come over to here. Some things I wanted using updated URLs and IPs where I need it. I'm going to update port 800. Nice. Oops, settings, system. Let's do this. Yeah, we're just going to rerun this. We're not going to reboot the whole VM. We're just going to reboot Home Assistant within inside the VM and see if that gets us anywhere better. Because this is dumb. I wish I had a better answer for that, but that's dumb. Starting. Hacks. Great. Govee. I'm also doing things in my home lab. Yay, that's awesome. Devices and services. Still nothing there. Add in a... Oh, hey. Huh. Okay, so it found this. That's a good sign, actually, because it didn't find other stuff earlier. So let's try Govee again. Nope. Man, 3 services. Govee. Up to date. Govee has an integration. It does. It does indeed have an integration. But when I go to Devices and Services, and I click on Add an Integration, and I go to Govee, and I click on right here, that doesn't work. Settings, Devices and Services. Tell you what, let's add this. Oh, I need to authenticate with TP-Link. Man. TP-Link. Is it this one? Hold on, let me take a look over here and see what is going on. TP-Link, where are you? It's not TP, I think it's Tabo. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, no, it showed me the same thing initially too, and then it stopped showing me that. So I don't know. We're going to copy this, and we're going to copy that. Submit. Man, I don't know which one. Oh, front porch. That's handy. Add new area. Front porch. It actually told me that. We're going to call this is an area porch. House. I don't know, man. That's not it. Sure. Create. Hey, dude. Hey. Oh, thank you. Finish. All right, dude, off you go. All right, so it found something new. That's something. Okay, and it found bedroom LEDs. That's good. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So it's finding more things, and I guess that's a plus. But yeah, if I go to settings and I go to devices and services, and I click on add integration, and I say Govee, I click there, it just throws that error, and that's so confusing for me. Govee, because it doesn't let me configure anything here, which doesn't make sense to me. Okay, let's try this. This is for Govee LAN control for Home Assistant. Let's try that. Download Govee LAN. Settings. Restart required. Submit. Finish. Now it's restarting again. So it could have been that part of the issue was that. I wonder. No, those are all on that same network. Man. Oops. Whoa, that was weird. Okay, that's good. Settings. Hacks. Govee LAN. Oh, open hacks. Did I not do this? Open link. Okay, that's fine. Settings. Services. Still nothing there. Govee LAN control. It really isn't liking the Govee stuff for some reason. You know what? Here's what we're going to do. Because I got to move on. Like, this is... submit. Okay, I'm going to get logged into my Plex account here. Like this. And we're just going to see if this does anything. No, that's... guess we're going to try this. We're just going to move on. We're going to try something different here. Okay. All right. Neat. Desktop. Hey, look. It found one. Neither of those matter anymore. We're going to do that. Maybe. Okay, my Plex Media Server, Plex Living Room. All right. So that's going to go in the studio. Plex Roku for TV. That's in the living room. It will probably find others. This just tells me that the kid was watching Plex in the living room earlier and it's still currently running. Because that's something he likes to do, is say, hey, I want to watch a show. And then we start a show and then he's like, oh, I'm going to go outside now. And then gets mad if while he's outside and can't see the TV, if we shut the TV off. Because he's a jerk like that. So anywho, yeah, he's watching Shrek 2, which surprises me exactly zero. He's been on a real big Shrek kick for a while. But there's Plex, so we know that that is working just fine. Let's keep moving, right? Let's keep adding more things. Settings. We're going to do another device and service. We're going to do another integration. We're going to type in Roku. And we're going to look for my Roku host information. So that means I need to go to my client devices and I need to look up Roku. All right, so we have 3 TVs. We're just going to do it this way. Let's see. Why is it not showing me that? Okay, this is my bedroom TV. So I know that this IP address is for my bedroom. Then we're going to come back over to here. We're going to do that. I'm going to say submit. Yeah, that is where that goes. That's in the master bedroom. Neat. All right, so then we're going to do devices. Oh, can I? No. Roku settings. Devices and services. We're going to add, where do we have Roku? I want to add a device. We need our host. I don't understand why. That's on Wi-Fi 5. That's fine. What is this? This is also Wi-Fi. But that is Wi-Fi 4, which tells me that is the kid's bedroom TV. Oh, come here. Don't do that. Copy that. Come over to here. We're going to add that and click submit. 32-inch. That is definitely bedroom. Bed. Create. Finish. Okay. I am confused though about why the Roku in the in the living room wired. Let's do it this way. Oops. No. Uptime. 22 days, 7-8 seconds. Proxmox Home Assistant Speed Test Core Living Room TV. Oh, because it's showing up as an Insignia TV. That's stupid. It's not Insignia. It is Roku. That's weird. Add a device. We're going to add that. Submit. Living room. Yay. All right. So this is master bedroom, kids bedroom, and living room. Now, this TV behind me right here is also a Roku, but I don't actually have it attached to the network because I'm only using it as a screen for my what is it called? 192.168.0.8. Oh yeah, for my Antheus install. Oops, which is this. So I don't need that TV to have any kind of connectivity to the network. So that's why I'm not going to bother attaching that one because I don't need to. Okay, look, this is kind of reinvigorating me to a certain degree because at least now we're seeing other things. So that's good. We're seeing more stuff, but also we're seeing a lot of stuff in here that I don't really care about. Bedroom LEDs on, plant switch on, great. Still can't do anything with the Govee, and that is what it is at this point. Living room, those are working. Studio, those are working. HL15, my Plex one watching, that's fine. Maybe I need to move that. Can I move it? I can't move it from there. Anyway, whatever. All right, so other things that I want to do. Settings, do we have any other notifications? Nothing that it's found. Any other suggestions? I can do And I could do automations, but it doesn't make a lot of sense at this point. Like I could do, I mean, that wouldn't make any sense. That would just be for that. Manage your voice assistant. Home assistant, English. Of course he's going to do that. Hi, go one way or the other, man. Activate the home assistant. Cloud skill for Google Assistant. So I don't know what else to do at this point. 19 energy is exposed. That's fine. Settings. Add your doorbell. Oh, that says go away. You filthy ant. Right. All right. So let's try that. Right. Let's do automations. Devices. I want to add an integration, which is going to be Ubiquity. All right. Unified network. Configuration for the unified network. Host 0.1. I feel like I've created a user account for this. Let's go over to, can I do it from here? I apologize. There's just certain things I'm not sure what it's going to show, and I don't want to dox myself or whatever. Settings, nope, I need to go full screen with that. Admins and users. Admins and users, camera users, unify users, this one. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to put in a username. Oh, man, I think this is the password. Submit. Failed to connect. Active. Restrict to local access only. Man. Oh, I wonder if that's what it was. I wonder if that's... Make sure I've got that right. I know I'll screw that up otherwise. Submit. Hey, look at that. There we go. Wow. Wow. Okay. Holy crap. So there's Unify. Some stuff I'd already found. Unify Network, 19 devices. U7 Pro Max, Unify Network. I don't really need to add that anywhere. Home? No. Man. Oh, yeah, there it is. Pro Max. Okay, hold on. Pro Max 16 PoE. That one is in the living room. The Pro Max is in the living room. The 2.5 gig 8-port PoE is in the living room. The Flex X, okay, the 24 Pro PoE is in the studio. Wi-Fi. I need to create a new area because I've got this in the hallway. Create. I mean, IoTV2 is technically in the hallway. Guest Wi-Fi, again, is technically in the hallway. And the Wi-Fi Unify Network, I don't know what this one actually is. What is the Flex XG? Oh, that is actually in the studio as well. The Flex XG is here in the studio. Unify Network, I guess I'm just going to say that it's in the living room for right now. U7 Pro Max. That is in the hallway. Unify Network. I guess I'm going to say this one is technically in the living room. Cool. Let's see what that does. Overview. Living room. That's that. Notifications. Check it out. What is this? Unify Protect. Yeah, we did that. Oh, yeah. So I should be able... Yeah, I can do that here. So let's also do this. Because that is a different service within there. Okay, Pro Max. Okay, backyard. That's a new area. That is in the backyard. I hate that backyard is one word. frustrates me. Create. I know it shouldn't, but it does. GFL doorbell is front porch. And this one is actually in the kid's room. That's in Gage's room. Again, with him being, with his disability, we have to kind of monitor him periodically. So I'm going to click finish there. Now what I want to do, unfortunately, yeah, you're able to see that. I need to have you look at me for a minute, and I apologize for that. Home Assistant overview. There we go. Wow, okay. All right, so at this point I can show what's going on here. Let me see. Look at me when you're talking to me, right? Okay, so wow, holy crap. All right, so desktop. Here we go. So it's added a bunch of stuff. This is for my backyard. And this is all stuff for, oh dude, I've got a dad voice. All right, story time, very briefly. The other day, we had to take the kid in. He does his daily activities, therapy, whatever you want to call it. It's not school in the traditional sense. Because of his disability, he does something different to help him learn to exist in a moderately normal society, whether that's his moderate or their moderate or whatever, right? And he tried to attack somebody as soon as we got there. And I just instantly went into dad mode and just barked at him. And like actually had therapists afraid of me at the moment from what my wife was telling me. I was so focused on him in the moment, I didn't see the reaction from everybody else who jumped when I barked. So it was kind of a funny thing, but like grown ass adults, like, I don't think I'm a scary guy, but I might be wrong. Anyway, so here we've got a whole bunch of new stuff. Backyard, all kinds of stuff. This is related to this camera right here. And that's my backyard right now. That actually looks pretty good. I mean, really. I can kind of scroll in there a little bit. I mean, it's not 30 FPS, but for surveillance, not bad. Can I do anything here? Nope, use device. All right. And then, so this is our doorbell, which I love. I can just play this. Sort of. But not only does it give me like, hey, here's your front door, but hey, look, we can also look for packages. And I love this. So this is the package camera as part of the G4 doorbell. I'm really, really happy with that. Can I do anything with this? Browse media? No, can't really do anything there. Isn't that what she said, right? And then, of course, I can monitor the kids' room as I need to. This is all Plex. Bedroom on, bedroom off for scenes. I should get a doorbell. I've had a few. The last doorbell I had was from Wook, W-U-U-K, and it was fine. But it didn't. Wook doesn't integrate with anything, and that's super, super frustrating. So, all right. So let's see settings. Oh, RTSP is disabled. Why? Can I do that here? UV. Okay, so that's under protect. Yeah, the G4 does look really good. I'm really, really happy with it. I'm really happy with the G4 doorbell. Yeah, that's true. What happened to you is normal. People are usually calm when they reach a certain point and snap. Everyone is surprised and to say scared. Yeah, no, that's fair. All right, so let's go into our devices and services. Let's look at Unify Protect. Let's go to devices. Let's look at backyard. And it said something about RTSP being disabled. Baby cry, HDR mode auto. Man, I don't know if it gives me our privacy mode overlay. Show nerd mode. That's hilarious. Overlay show name, show logo, show date. Auto or infrared mode is auto. HDR mode is auto. I didn't know this had HDR mode. That's crazy. detects motion. I don't want notifications for that. It said something about RTSP. Does it not have RTSP? It doesn't have an RTSP setting in here. It said something about an RTSP setting. You may manually enable this on your selected camera, or Home Assistant can automatically enable this. Confirm. What about here? Yeah, that's fine. Man, it did it again. It's so far behind there. Anyway, let's see. Unify, protect. I want to go into. Yeah, no, we covered that already. So when I go into this, I'm trying to see if I can if I can enable RTSP mode. Shortcuts, connection status, haptic feedback, camera settings, maybe. Share live stream, restart, record mode. Get some IKEA air quality monitors. I really should do that too. Let's see. Unify, protect, enable RTSP. How do I do that? Let's look. Okay, this actually said, go to protect, go to Unify devices, camera settings advanced. Okay. Do I have this up over here somewhere? Right here. So enter protect. Dashboard. Okay, wait. Camera settings. I know you can't see it. I'm working on that. Let's see here. Okay, settings and then advanced. Settings, camera settings. Backyard. I don't see notification. Advanced. Oh, here we go. Real time. Okay, high resolution. Ooh. Yeah, hell yeah. Let's try that. So that's enabled RTSP mode, right? I think we all agree on that. Then we're going to go to settings and we're going to say submit. Issue is repaired. Yay. All right, now let's go back over to overview. Let's look at my backyard. Oh, I'm actually hearing it. Like, I don't think you guys can hear that, but I can. I can actually hear my backyard now, which sounds silly, but that's great. Like, that gives me better hope that we'll get. Yeah, neat. All right. So, outstanding. Let's see now. Let's go to automations. Let's try an automation here. We're going to create an automation. We're going to start. Ooh, motion activated light. No, zone notification. New automation. Add a trigger. Other triggers. Ooh, manual event. Device. Let's see. G4 Doorbell Pro. Whoa, all right. Oh, wow, okay. Wow. G4 Motion started detecting motion. Well, then let's actually do the backyard. Backyard is turned on, started detecting motion. Unify integrations can do a lot, right? Like, I'm noticing that. Let's do for 3 seconds. Then add an action, device. Let's say, what are these? Key light left, turn off, save. Dummy automation, save. Now, let's see. Wow, we've got a new subscriber on YouTube. That's awesome. I don't think that's actually going to do anything. It's good when it works, but I've been trying to get mine to trigger when my phone disconnects to Wi-Fi, but rarely works correctly. Huh. That's an interesting idea, because that way, if I'm here, I'm probably connected to the Wi-Fi. I wonder what would happen if I was home and connected to a VPN and then disconnected from the VPN. I wonder how that would affect things. HD integrations add way more stuff than the app for the device that you have. Yeah. Let's do motion for 1 second and save. Let's just run this to make sure. Run actions. Yeah. Okay. Settings, devices. This one. Overview, LEDs. Nope, that's bedroom. Where's studio? There it is. A lot of hidden stuff. Yeah, like I didn't realize, like when I was going into here to create automations and scenes and that sort of stuff, like I didn't realize how much, like this is just backyard stuff. A lot of this is when stuff is turned on and off. When motion is turned on and off, when logo is turned on and off. So when backyard speaker becomes idle, let's say when backyard speaker is playing, backyard speaker is playing, turn off key light left. Interesting. Save. So then what I'm going to do, yes, I know, we've been through this. And I'm going to click here. Oops, no, I want to go here. There we go. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, it's not giving me. Let's do 1 and save. Like I can hear myself through the door because the backyard is right there. Backyard speaker starts playing for a duration of that, then turn off that key light. It's not doing that. Maybe it's because of I had it playing while there. So let's try this again. Testing 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That isn't working. Okay, interesting. Let's see. When I detect horn, what's that? Oh, here. When person detected is on for 3 seconds. Let's try that maybe, and see. That's not. Turn off key light now. Ooh. Well, I guess we'll find out here in a moment. Hey, dude, you being good? All right. Well, off you go. You're going to be my test dummy unintentionally. Yeah. Off you go. Thank you. All right. Go, go, go. There you go. Thank you. So we're going to overview. Hey, you got it, man. Thanks. Backyard. Okay, it's recording. Oh, it worked. It worked. Like it recognized him as a person on there, and it worked. So that's great. That actually shows me that automation works. That could be a lot of fun all of a sudden. Like I didn't realize. Yeah, I know, Thomas, I did that earlier just to make sure it was going to work. That the chain of actions should work, but this actually verified that it did work because it recognized him. So let's actually go into there and let's go to automations and scenes and let's turn that off as to not have that happen again. Go to overview and then come back to studio and turn that on. So yeah, that all worked. That was cool. So now I wonder, settings, automations, let's come back into here, then add an action. Can I have it? I don't think I can actually have it say something is the thing though. Media player, play media, select media player. Okay. Interesting. The media player in this case would be backyard speaker. Pick media. That's an image upload my media. Manage. Add media. Hold on. We're going to do this thing. All right. Let's do a filthy animal MP3. Let's do this. All right. So we're gonna download the MP3. Cool. And then we're gonna come back over to here. We're gonna add some media. We're gonna go to my downloads. Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. Yep, we're going to do that one. Cool. All right. Oh, that's not that. That's fine. Okay. Cool. Yep. Okay. Pick media. My media. Do that. Then, and then, I think, save. Oops, but I want to disable that one. Actually, let me see. I just want to make sure that I've got, come on, connected. I guess what we're going to do is switch this from there to just motion. Motion. We're going to say for 2 seconds. We're going to say for 3 seconds. And we're going to click save. And then I heard it. And all of the gunfire. That's great. That actually worked. I can. Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, we're gonna take care of this person here, like that. Doesn't need internet only. Yeah, that right. What's real cool is the fact that it doesn't need internet, and only you keep all the data. Yeah. Wasn't there a text to voice option? There might have been. That's really neat. I was able to do that. Yeah, nice way to scare people, right? That's hilarious. I wonder, can I whisper? Oh yeah, no, you're right. No, that's fun. I'm glad we did that, because that. Oh, let's enable that. Let's make sure that is. Yep. All right. When doorbell detects letter carrier play MP3, right? I'm sure I could have some fun with that. I kind of wish, though. Let's do this. Let's actually disable this one. Let's disable that, and then let's come back to here, and let's create an automation. Let's create a new automation. Let's add a trigger, our device. We're going to look up our G4 Doorbell Pro. And I want to see if maybe it can person detected. Nope. Doorbell became occupied, became not occupied, started detection. I wanted to see, okay, this is just all turning stuff on and off. Storage size, speaker turned off. Enters a zone. Status light is turned on and off. So a lot of this is just if something gets turned on or off. You never get mail again, right? This is all that. Person detected. Okay, these are just settings. Okay, so if motion starting. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Chris Turk. What's up? Oops, MP. Damn it, if I could type MP3 download. Nope. SpongeBob. No. Man, I was really hoping. Turk. Keep on rolling. Man, I was done with Home Lab Instance. Woo. Time to eat at 9 o'clock. Man, yeah, that's late. Let's see. Well, you guys have given me a lot of ideas of things that I can probably do with this. So that's going to be fun. Dude. Go, go, go. Thank you. He's got a lot of... He has a hard time deciding what task he wants to do at any given time. And right now I don't kind of blame him, other than it's a little frustrating, not necessarily him passing through here. I don't really care about that. But very much he'll be like, oh, I want to go inside. Oh, I want to go outside. Oh, I want to go inside. Oh, I want to go outside. Oh, I want to go inside and start a show in my bedroom, and then in the living room, and then I want to go outside. And then I want to watch TV in my bedroom, but if you turn off the TV in the living room, I want to go outside. And it's this constant influx of just pick something to do. But, it's kind of like a cat, right? He really is. but the weather's been so bad for so long where he hasn't really been able to go out and jump on the trampoline and that sort of thing that I don't really blame him. Oh, I don't care. I'm not going to save that. Actually, I do want to see this. Oh, damn it. Can I move that down? Oh, I can move that down there. Cool. We're going to close that. Oh, I can't. Why? So I can move this down here. But I can't. That's dumb. All right. Front porch on. I don't. Oh, no play. No. I can't tell if it's doing anything is the problem. Man. And it could just be that it's this. Let me see over here. Okay, front porch, LED lights. Oh, I bet that's the light on that, not living room. Let me see. Let's see, that's all fine. LEDs, settings, devices and services. This is a TAPO thing. TP-Link, whatever. Front porch, one device, turn on. I don't know that it actually turned on. Oh, maybe. It did. It's just hard to see. All right. Oh, light preset. One of the... So, yeah. Anyway, so that's that. Any other suggestions of things I could try? One thing I would really like to do at some point is set up a home assistant. And I don't have this, so I'm going to turn off Alexa, and you guys can't see that. With this Home Assistant integration for Home Assistant Cloud, you'll be able to control all of your Home Assistant devices via any Google Assistant-enabled device. To start Google Assistant, click Add Home Assistant Cloud by Nabokata's service in the Google Home app on your smartphone. Okay. Come on, no, work with me here. Google Home app. Settings. Man. That doesn't tell me anything. Activate Home Assistant. Cloud skill for Google Assistant. Error not found. Outstanding. I use that for my Echo stuff. Yeah, I really want to do that. Home Assistant Cloud service. Kudu, how's it going, man? Or I don't mean to misgender you. How's it going? Glad to have you here. Let's see, Google Assistant, privacy, permissions, activity, test sensors. This doesn't tell me configuration documentation, Google Assistant, so settings, okay. Home Assistant Cloud, that's that. Settings, voice assistant, that's not where I want that to be. Home Assistant Cloud. In Home Assistant, go to Settings, Home Assistant Cloud. Oh, I really closed that. Damn it. Settings, Home Assistant Cloud. I'm logged in. Okay. How's it going with Home Assistant? Well, we're 3 hours in, and we've got this far. We've been fighting with Govee. We were fighting with other stuff. Home Assistant Cloud. Okay. It's being prepared. Webhooks. Okay, so we've done that. Right now we're trying to figure out how to get Google Home Assistant to work with this. Okay, settings, Home Assistant Cloud. We had fun. I mean, I haven't pulled out any hair yet. So that's cloud status not connected. Manage account. And I used that account. So let's copy this. Let's do no. Well, that doesn't surprise me. Manage account, because I haven't got That's not even my right zip code. I don't know where that came from. That's weird. Okay, remote access. Bring personality to your home by having it speak to you. By using our text-to-speech services, you can use this automation and scripts. Huh. Well, that's not really what I was looking for. That's not what I was looking for. Google Assistant. Set this up under Settings, Voice Assistant. Enable Google. Yeah, I've done that. Set up Home Assistant Cloud. Man, okay. Well, maybe this is going to be something for not on live stream, because this doesn't. It's not going to give me remote access until I pay them, because I've already used my free thing with them. Settings. Trial. Yeah. Okay. Google Assistant. That's where we just were. Set up that. That's right. Okay, we did that. Under Settings, Voice Assistant. Yeah, do that. Oh. Under Settings. Fine. Add Assistant. Configuration. This is, you're going to try voice. Now that's another, right? I don't think I'm actually going to, because so this is all Home Assistant stuff there. Add an assistant, that doesn't help. Conversation agent, right. No, stop. You need to install Whisper and Piper. Settings, devices and services, add integration, Whisper. But then I've got to have an API key from ChatGPT. Oh, this is from Wyoming, right? I feel like... Do you want to continue? Host. Speech to phrase whisper, show add-on here, open that. Rating, OpenAI. Yeah, and this is going to involve... Yeah, I don't want to spend another several hours on that. That doesn't seem like fun for anyone. So we're not going to do that right now, I don't think. I would really like to do that, but I have it linked to a llama. Yeah, I've got a llama set up. Well, I have that Docker Compose set up on my Plex server because I've got a GPU in there, and that board only supports one GPU for some reason. It is what it is. Voice to use. Wow, lots of different options there. Try. Error playing audio. Oh, let's try this. Backyard speaker. Interesting. Huh. Yeah, I'll need to do more with that, I think. But I'll do that at another time, I think, just because I don't think I've got the patience for that at this point. So let's see. What did we do? We got some TP-Link stuff set up, and we got some Roku stuff set up, and we got Unify set up, and we got Plex. We got some Tuya stuff. We got some Third Reality that just kind of popped up because of the Zigbee Z-Wave controller that I've got in there. Horses, helpers. I feel like there was one in here that was hidden. Customize. Oh, one of these days I really need to get my UPS plugged into the network so that I can maybe do like a NUT server kind of thing and bring that in here so I can see that. Man, I don't know what else to add at this point. Kid's not there. Weird. Vector. So, any other suggestions that you might have of things to try out? I don't want to hit another roadblock, but I don't want to keep you guys here. Yeah, that's fine. Let's see here. What else we got here? Current viewers. No, don't do that. Do that. All right. So, yeah, unfortunately, this has been kind of a crapshoot since we started, really. Oh, you know what? There was something else I wanted to see. Add-ons, areas, no. Devices, Tuya. Devices. Orange wall, overhead wall. I'm missing... living room, front door, hair light, bedroom. I'm missing something over there, I feel like. Add a device. Let me try this again. Tuya. User group. We've done that already. Okay. After the home assistant stuff, you can talk about the self-hosted newsletter. Yeah, that would be like another hour. And I don't know if I've got another hour in me. It's been... like, I'm starting to get hungry. I realized I haven't eaten yet today. And that was dumb of me. So that's definitely my bad. I tell you what, let's do this. Dashboards, energy overview. Let's create a dashboard, right? Default dashboard map, web page. No, do this. Cameras. Let's try this. Yeah, let's do that. Show in sidebar, admin only, whatever. Create cameras, edit. Ooh, we can add titles now. That's cool. I dig that. 3 hours, right? No, it really has been 3 hours. Cancel. Let's add by entity. Backyard. That's... man. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's... oops, that's the one I want to add. Continue. Yeah. Add. Neat. And then let's add this. Let's do G4. Let's do that one, but let's also do that one. Continue. Yeah, add a dashboard. All right. Add this config. Hello. No. Here are your cameras. Save. Done. All right. Well, there you go. There, I've added some cameras to a dashboard. I understand it would be too much. Streaming uses much of your... yeah. Well, in the stress, man. The stress when things are just like, nah. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to work. I don't want to do the thing you've asked me to do. That would be ridiculous to expect me to do stuff. So lots of stress involved with that for some reason. Oh, man. So anyway, that's good. We got that set up. I definitely want to do some automation stuff with that. I think it'd be fun to have a... oh, you know what? I think what I want to do, and I'm not going to do it right now, but I think I want to create an automation so that, I mean, maybe a part two, maybe after I get it built out, I can do a part two of like, here's what I did off camera. But maybe what I'll do is I'll have this set up so that when it detects a package, I wonder, let's do automations. I just want to do a quick, let's do this. Backyard, no. G4, that's Front porch package. Is there a, I wonder if there's a thing in here. Person is detected. No. Hit might be safer, right? Speaker detecting. Pro speaker becomes idle. Speaker becomes playing. Enters the zone, leaves the zone. Oh, package is turned on and off. GPO. G4. Yeah. Unfortunately, that isn't. I was hoping maybe it would be like, hey, the package. Like if it detects a package, then do something. Reporting mode option changed. Motion or mode changed. Text option changed. Show logo turned on. Show logo turned off. Nope. Show nerd mode turned on or off. Wait, hold on. That's enters a zone. Is that what it is? Is package detection turned on? Oh, and then go put it. Yeah, I'll do that after the stream, I think. But it would be nice to have that, and then right. Erna says, when it detects the postman putting on the package, play the bomb has been planted sound from Counter-Strike. I'm sure nothing could go wrong with that. Yeah, that would be amazing. But what I might do is, if I can figure that out, like Colin said, maybe if it's package mode has been turned on or off. That's animals speaking. Let's see, animal detected. Turned on. But I feel like this is just like the setting within it. You want to put that on a list because you'll definitely want to get added to a list that way, right? But anyway, yeah, I may play around with some of those automations, specifically with Unify and their cameras, because I think there's a lot of good stuff in there. Because like with the backyard doorbell, I could have it set up so that if it's after sunset and you've noticed somebody in the backyard, then turn on the backyard LEDs. Things like that might be good. Activate the animals mode to make it bark every time it sees a dog. Yeah. The problem is there are people in our neighborhood. We're crazy animal people. So we've got cats, and like we feed the birds and the squirrels, and there's a skunk in the neighborhood who comes through every once in a while. We had a family of raccoons who came through last summer. In fact, I can show you some of this. It was a lot of fun. YouTube. Man, what was it called? Let me do it this way. Let's do it this way. Backyard. I think it was backyard. Trash Panda. Of course not. I got to find an actual URL here that I can share. And then this, and then switch account. Backyard Trash Pandas. That's the name of the account. Terra Mater? That's weird. Oh, hey. This is me. This is... you can't see it. Damn it. Yeah, so like that's literally right at this door behind me right here. That's my backyard. Those are the lights that I want to control. Around here it's cats, dogs, snakes, hedgehogs. Sometimes a warthog shows up as well. Wow. But yeah, so like I got a chance. Yeah, see, like I got to pet them. I got to play with them. Some of them would sometimes get up in my lap. Like this is like, you can see there's like 5 or 6 of them that they loved the raisins that I gave them that night. But yeah, like they're just super curious. I had a lot of fun with them. Let's see. Oh, I've only got a few shorts up there. That's unfortunate. But yeah, so like just hanging out right here. I was sitting on the floor right next to this door behind me. Dude, right? It's so much fun. So much fun.
Stuff, but she's pretty sweet, and she brings me her babies every night. So I let her grumble.
Right. So what happened was early last summer, we were hanging out in the backyard. We've got a fire pit back there, and we've got a fence all the way around, and there's a little hole in the fence where somebody on the other side backed their truck through it. Like they had one of those really long extendo trailer hitches and backed through it and punched a hole in one of the cedar planks. And one night we're all sitting out there, we're by the fire, we're eating pizza, and we see a little nose poke through, and I look over and I see that it's a raccoon. And I told my wife, like, dude, give it a piece of pizza. Like, toss it a piece of pizza over there. And she did, and it picked it up and it started eating it. And then it came through the fence. And a couple of weeks of like going out there and tossing food out for it, like it started coming over to us. And then within probably 2 or 3 weeks, it would start like that one came through, but then it brought another one through. And then like we got used to those two being around, and they got used to us. And then they brought 4 babies, like little teeny tiny babies. And then like they let us interact with the babies, and like all 6 of us would, like all 6 of them and me and or my wife would go out there and like get familiar with them and feed them and give them snacks and treats and this sort of thing. And then it got to the point where the 6 of them would come by, and they would like, they'd get up on the trampoline, and you know, if it's hot in the summer, we'll have our bedroom door open. They would get up on the trampoline and they would grumble on the trampoline and make a bunch of noise so that we would come out and feed them. Well, once they trained us to do that, they would get us to giving them treats, but then the 2 bigger ones would leave, so we were then the babysitters for these 4 baby raccoons while mom and dad went out and did raccoon things. Like this happened all last summer, and it was just the best thing ever. Like they would get our attention to come out and be their babysitters. But it absolutely is a rule that you shouldn't do that. But we like to break the rules when it comes to wildlife and petting the things that we're not supposed to pet. I've been bit by squirrels, not enough to break the skin. Same thing with raccoons. They've nibbled where I've tried to hand them a snack, and you know they'll like get skin, but they realize immediately, hey, that's not a peanut or whatever. But yeah, they would let us hang out and pet them and their babies and feed them and whatnot. And I think someone in the neighborhood called animal control, because we haven't seen them this year at all. God, that wasn't last year. That was 2023 where all of that happened. And we didn't see them during 2024, and we haven't seen them yet so far as well. Yeah, so it was, you know, it was fun. It was a good time. Probably not the best idea, but we had a lot of fun with it, and kind of one of those experiences that we get to talk about and just keep reliving when we see videos of that sort of thing. But yeah, it was something that we did. And in Colorado, you're not allowed to have a domesticated pet raccoon. It's in the laws or something, and that sucks. Makes me really sad, because they're a lot of fun, and they're very curious. They're very fun. They're playful. They're, you know, all of that. So, but no, it was fun. It was a lot of fun. So I've got some stuff I'm going to do off camera here, because there's some things I got to figure out as to why it's not working. Again, the Govee stuff is really frustrating. I may have to come up with some different lights, because I'm really, really tired of the Govee stuff just not working. Like I've spent like a full day back here trying to get my Govee LED strips in the rack back here to reset so that I can manipulate them through the app. Can't even do that. So Govee may be off the table. I may I may switch to a different platform entirely. The TP-Link stuff seems to work, though I don't know. There's sort of the TAPO, TP-Link, whatever. One device. I don't know. I don't know if I've actually Cloud Connect. Yeah. So TP-Link does use Cloud Connection on that. I may look up some Akara bulbs and LEDs and things like that. Or I may find some Zigbee stuff. I don't know yet. I haven't decided, but I feel like this is a good start to what I want to do. But again, I got to get the LEDs and the light bulbs figured out before I can really do much more, aside from the stuff I've already got. So it is what it is at this point. I think I'm about done. I really need to go eat something. I'm gonna go grab a salad or something, and go that route. But yeah, I am super opposed to Temu. I've never ever bought anything from them. All of the TAPO stuff that I have currently got, which look, I've got 2 LED strips from TAPO currently configured, one on my front porch, one in my bedroom. And they work fine. Beyond that, I don't know. But I'm gonna do some more research on some different lights to fix some of this stuff, because that light bulb right there, and the light strip or the LED strip that's on the shelf behind me, the LED strip in the rack, the light bulbs in my bedroom, the light bulbs in my kid's bedroom, all of those are Govee, and that's super frustrating. So I'm going to keep digging around with that a little bit and see what I can come up with to make sure that I can get all that stuff to work. And I'm going to play with some different things with regards to getting some notifications, like if there's a package on my porch, that sort of thing. Okay. Oh, okay, hold on. OREIN. Okay. Look, I'm just going to go here. I just out of curiosity. Desktop. Oof. Man, okay. All right. I haven't tried nano leaf lights yet. I need to get a Sky Connect or something. So in theory then, works with SmartThings, which then should mean, if it works with SmartThings, it should work with Tuya as well. Man, I don't know. I got to figure that out. I'd like to maybe, let's see, Zigbee Smart bulb. Third Reality makes bulbs. I might go Third Reality. I know they're more expensive, but at this point I don't care, which I know is a kind of a privileged thing to say. But if I can get 4 bulbs for $30 and have them work with Zigbee, I may go that route, because at this point I'm kind of just frustrated that they don't work. Let's see, Third Reality. Oops. Third Reality LED. Do they have LED strips, I wonder? LED strip. This is all Govee. Akara's got some stuff. Although I could also, I think, settings. Yeah, I don't save that. Automations and scenes, not automations and scenes. Areas, devices, and services. WLED. So for the LED strips, I could go WLED as well. That might be a way to handle that. I may look at that as well, because then I've only got to buy some different WLED controllers. Controller. Right. And it looks like I can get some of these from, if it's going to let it go, from AliExpress. WLED digital controller. Yeah, like I may And that's Thomas W says, oh wait, those third reality are Zigbee and also work as a Zigbee router mesh. Yep, that was kind of why I was thinking about going that route for the bulbs, because then there's also no need for any kind of a remote thing. Everything's stored locally because of a Zigbee. So I may go that route for the bulbs, and then I may go with something like a WLED digital controller for that. That's Amazon. I don't know what that is. No, I actually want... Does it have a... Damn it. Visit site. I don't... Okay. But this doesn't have the built-in... Anyway, I'll have to do some research, because I may go with a WLED controller for the LED stuff and just keep everything local and not dependent on the cloud at all. There's a I think it's Chris Marr, Mayor, LED YouTube. I think that's who it is. Yeah. Come on, there we go. Yeah, this guy's got a lot of really good tutorials on how to do that. Yeah, and he's got like this. This was a week ago, the ultimate 5 volt, 24 volt setup, or LED guide setup. So if I can do that, so I may go that route. I think that may be in my future. Maybe, I don't know. I'll figure something out. But I think that's where we're gonna wrap this up. We didn't get quite as far today as I really wanted to, if I'm being honest. But just some of the hiccups caused some slowdown and kind of ate away at my brain a little bit. So yeah, I think that's where we are for right now. And I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me and helping work through some of the nonsense that I had to deal with as we go that way. So yeah, I think with that said, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Again, thank you guys so much for hanging out. Thank you guys for the subscriptions, both the gifted memberships, the subscriptions over on Twitch. All of that helps to go support me financially for what we're doing here, that sort of thing. So this has been a lot of fun. We're gonna try to do some more. But yeah. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's where we're gonna wrap this up. I screwed up my end screen, or my like this stream is over thing. So if I push that, it's just going to give us a black screen. So I'm going to press the BRB screen to give it a couple of seconds for YouTube to catch up, to not cut off the end like it does notoriously. So again, thank you guys so much, and I'll talk to you again here real soon.